Hi, my name is Mike Howell, carpenter extraordinaire, owner and operator of Carpentry with Integrity. We are located here in Elgin, Illinois, right outside Chicago. I've owned this business for about 15 years and have 20 years experience. I got involved in this my first year of college, found a job and stuck with it and absolutely love it. Okay, I was asked to do a little router demonstration here, and I've pulled out my most favorite router here, this little handheld jobby. Thing I like about it best is it travels to the job site and allows us to do detailed work very quickly at the job site. And I'll give you an example of that right here. We've got a 1/4 inch round over bit chucked up, and this is a bit that will take a square edge and put a nice finished edge on the piece. Let me show you how this works. That's it. We do a lot of historic renovation here, and we have to create a lot of detailed parts on site or in the shop here and then take them to the site. And one way a router can accomplish that is by making a template. You make a template and then you can cut your rough piece out and you attach the template to the piece after you've kind of rough cut it in place, and we can get it cleaned up here. It's as simple as that. They come out perfect every time. Hi guys, it's Mike here, carpenter extraordinaire, and at a project of mine at 730 Douglas Avenue here in Elgin. And I wanted to show you this project because this is a perfect marriage between rough carpentry and fine carpentry, and this is why I have what it takes to be the dominator. Okay, I want to show some of this fine detail work here that we did on this project, and this incorporated a lot of tools here. It takes a lot of talent to do this stuff here. We have router work, we have lathe work, and we have bandsaw and router work with the template like I showed earlier. And this is the reason that I'm the dominator.
Describe the most interesting project you've ever worked on.
Okay, interesting. I think one of the most interesting ones we've done recently is a full basement remodel where the basement had flooded out completely. So it was a total gut job, and we renovated it into a really nice adult play center, including a wine room and a back bar with a media room.
Tell us about one of your toughest projects.
Toughest projects, I think, is my project that I have going currently here, right here in town. Historic renovation, old 1880s Victorian. We've had to lift the whole thing up and pour a whole new foundation underneath it, set the house back down, and put it all back together. That's a tough project.
Talk about the difference between rough and fine carpentry.
Okay, the difference between rough and fine carpentry. They both require a skill set. Certainly fine carpentry requires a little more skill set. The difference is in the details. And some rough framers just come in and knock stuff out. Others take time, like ourselves, to make sure the framing is right so the fine finish carpentry is detailed correctly. Well, I choose to do both because I can control the details at that point. I don't have to follow up behind anybody's hack work and absolutely know that it's going to be right and a product that I can stand behind and be proud of.
How competitive are you?
Oh, I'm very competitive. My competitiveness is driven by my desire to be the best, and with a huge lack of integrity in this industry, that's why I chose the name Carpentry with Integrity, because we have integrity and we are the best.
Why do you have what it takes to be the next dominator?
Well, I think this project here shows a lot of what it takes to be a dominator. There's a lot of fine finish carpentry that goes into a project like this. This project was built entirely on site with essentially a table saw and a router. And we have some fine examples of some detail work here in these fluted pilasters here and these raised panel doors. All this stuff was done on site. Another example of some fine finish work that only a Dominator can do are these very challenging elliptical arches. So all this put together, I think I have what it takes to be the next Dominator.